The earth was corrupt in God's sight, and the earth was filled with violence. The rebellion of the Watchers and the wickedness of humanity had turned God's good creation into a realm of bloodshed and chaos. But in the midst of this darkness, one man found grace in the eyes of the Lord: Noah. He was a righteous man, blameless in his generation. Noah walked with God, and God said to Noah, "I have determined to make an end of all flesh, for the earth is filled with violence through them. Behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood. For behold, I will bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh in which is the breath of life under heaven. Everything that is on the earth shall die, but I will establish my covenant with you." This was a monumental task, a divine command that seemed impossible. Noah was to build a massive vessel, a floating sanctuary in a world that had never known a flood. He was to become a preacher of righteousness, a lone voice of warning in a generation that had forgotten its creator. For years, Noah and his family labored, cutting wood, shaping beams, and sealing the ark with pitch. The world around them watched with mockery and scorn. They could not comprehend the coming judgment, blinded by their own pride and wickedness. As the ark neared completion, a miracle began to unfold. By divine orchestration, animals of every kind began to arrive, 2 by 2, male and female, clean and unclean. They came not by human effort, but by the call of their Creator, seeking refuge in the vessel of salvation. Then the day of judgment arrived. The Lord shut Noah and his family inside the ark, sealing them in safety. For 7 days, an eerie silence fell upon the earth. Then, the fountains of the great deep burst forth, and the windows of heaven were opened. The rain fell upon the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. The waters prevailed and increased greatly, and the ark floated on the face of the waters. Every living thing that was on the face of the ground was blotted out, man and animals and creeping things and birds of the heavens. Only Noah was left, and those who were with him in the ark. For 150 days the waters prevailed. But God remembered Noah. He sent a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters began to subside. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. After many weeks, Noah sent out a dove, and it returned with a freshly plucked olive leaf in its beak, a sign that the judgment was over and life had returned. Noah and his family, and all the animals, emerged from the ark into a cleansed and silent world. Noah built an altar and worshipped the Lord. And God made a covenant, not just with Noah, but with all of creation. He set his rainbow in the clouds as a sign of his promise. Never again would he destroy the earth with a flood. The flood was a terrifying judgment, but it was also an act of recreation, a new beginning, a testament to the God who saves, who judges in righteousness, and who keeps his promises forever.